our plan. Knicks schedule. Let's go. Finally, look, we got papers. We got glasses. We got
new hair.
We got the crazy doctor scientist here. We got highlighted things.
Take note.
Big Beach. We're here.
My man Alan Houston.
It's different this time, but it sounds like you're rich in town. And Terry and Trey here, we want to talk about the Knicks schedule that just got published, and we want to talk to you about what our upcoming schedule looks like and what we think we're going to be doing to this. Sorry. Edit.
What we're looking at though, we want to kind of break down things to look for, key dates, and what's really important as well is we're actually going to go through the entire schedule and give you what the record could be. And we're not going to be biased, we're going to be really fair about it.
One of the things I want to point out real quick, because a lot of times we went on the road last year and had really long stretches, I think like 7...
There was that West Coast trip that was tough.
Yeah,
it killed
like
us.
Really a lot of games. So what I'm looking at the schedule right now, the most games I'm seeing that are away back to back are 4 games in a row. So I kind of like that they broke it up that way.
And it could work out better for us. We're gonna need all the help.
And they're early in the season in January. So let's start from the top. First game, not our home game, our away game, is with the San Antonio Spurs, and that's going to be on Wednesday, October the 23rd.
So that gives you the Marcus Morris Bowl. Basically, the Spurs had signed him, didn't get him. We did, the whole mess that happened there. We're going to San Antonio, so Morris is going to get booed. So we're going to start off the road in San Antonio. Then we're back home.
Well, we're kind of home because we're playing in Brooklyn.
So
guys, they're playing on Friday the 25th. That game is going to be bananas. You guys know
Friday 25th, 7:30 p.m. That's going to be lit.
Typically, Brooklyn games are like home games for us. All the Brooklyn games you went to last year.
They are.
You know, you guys know if you went to games or if you've been looking at the crowd, that a good 60-70% of the fans are Knicks fans. Now, seeing that the Nets have acquired 2 big stars, let's see if there's a shift.
There'll be some kind of shift, but it's interesting because Brooklyn wants to show we diss them a lot for not having any they're having poor attendance or worst attendance in the league. So I know they're gonna want to show with the new stars, hey, we here, we got this. But Knicks fans are gonna be more excited to go to Barclays than ever before.
Yep.
To kind of reaffirm and our greatness and the fact that we own this city.
And if we don't have tickets to that game, we're buying tickets to that game.
Yeah, we're going that game. That's a lock. So let's just go through really quickly. And we'll tell you what we think. The next big one is obviously we got this Dallas 6-day back to back.
Now that Dallas game, the first Dallas game strategically is in Dallas.
See?
Right?
See how they do your boys?
Yeah.
They take away
However, a few days later, we play back. So the 8th is the first game, the 8th of November in Dallas.
In Dallas, which is a Friday night.
On the Friday night. And then on the following Thursday, we play here.
And
I have this sneaky feeling that KP is not coming to New York.
So she's been saying this. One more thing about that game, we're going to get to KP in a second, is that's nationally televised. So the NBA know what they're doing. They know it's going to be a circus at the Garden.
Oh, so if it's going to be televised, then I'm kind of changing my thought process on that. Because if they're putting it on camera,
you think KP's coming?
If they're putting it on the big screen,
the big
maybe they want to see that rivalry between them.
Here's the thing. One thing, and shout out to my guy Vivek. You're going to see him on the show soon. We're doing some dope stuff together. He's with Knicks Film School. But on Twitter, he tweeted, what did Giannis pay the NBA? Giannis Porzingis we're talking about, because KP, as we know, has an amazing October into November every season. Like
early season, he's great.
Amazing. Like genuinely in November, beginning of November, he's killing it, right? Usually he starts off pretty well, and then November he's killing it. Pretty much a whole month until about the end.
So they're making sure that's on national TV, is that what
Not just that, how crazy is it, both games? So we're gonna see KP at his healthiest.
Right.
Real early.
Early in November.
Had we played KP in February or January, he might be tired. Maybe he tore another ACL.
I was just going to say that, but
maybe
not
he got another fight.
Not that I'm calling that on anyone.
Listen, maybe he got another fight in these Russian streets. You never know with Mr. Porzingis.
Oh,
but getting him in early, trying to screw us over. But whatever, that night, I'm telling you, Thursday, the 14th of November, at Dallas at Knicks, we will be there. And if you're coming, hit us up. We're getting drunk before the game. We're going in. I'm trying to get kicked out of the Garden that night.
Wow.
Call me Charles Oakley.
That doesn't take too much. That doesn't take too much.
Let's move on a little bit. So we have that. You brought up the road
stretch. Yeah. So this is Portland, Golden State, Sacramento, and Denver.
4 playoff teams. So 4 good teams.
Yeah, and it's like the 10th, the 11th, the 13th, and the 15th. So that is
in December.
a little tight. Yeah.
Now, one thing's good about our team this season, we're so deep. These road trips Fizz should be able to get on the bench and get guys that are fresh, that are excited to play, that have not been playing, that are ready. So last year, you know, we weren't as deep and we saw at times the roster was really stretched. Guys were tired. This season, if anything, you know, I don't know how well it'll bode for chemistry for the whole year, but if anything, we do actually have enough players to fill in these positions. So if you're on a road trip and guys are getting injured, guys are getting tired,
they can shift. They can
they
shift
should
around.
have Iggy pop in Reggie
Right.
Bullock when he's healthy. Give Frank a shot. Like, there should be enough guys. The next
to rotate.
Yeah, to actually have a rotation.
Yeah.
The next important dates are, we're looking at January, another road trip out west. We're looking at Phoenix, the Clippers, the Lakers, and the Jazz. Phoenix, whatever, they're pretty bad, but you get the Clippers, Lakers, and
the
Jazz
Lakers.
in a row.
Those are going to be fun games to watch.
Those are going to be fun games and
Yeah.
tough games. On the road too, that'll be a bit crazy. But we play the Lakers at the Garden, January 22nd. And then in March is the next kind of really crazy stretch. Is we have the Warriors, the Clippers, and Toronto.
Yeah.
Right back to back to back. So it's gonna be a little bit crazy. No Christmas game this year, so that's one
But
thing.
there's a Boxing Day game.
But there's a
That
Boxing
kind
Day
of makes
game.
up for a Boxing Day, which is the day after Christmas. We are playing Brooklyn, so that's
I'll be
gonna
getting my
interesting.
gift, a big fat L for the Brooklyn Nets. Let's do it. We're gonna be there too. So listen, we're gonna be probably at least two.
Listen, we live in
both
Brooklyn.
Barclays
He lives close enough to the Barclays.
We're going to
We live in
both.
Brooklyn.
We're
We're
gonna
going
be
to
at
the
both
Barclays
Barclays
games.
games.
Yeah.
We're gonna be there. It's gonna
We're
be.
going to rep for our city.
We're gonna rep. It's gonna be something, but we're gonna be there.
Yeah.
So what's up, guys? Here. So we decided, let's take a look at the schedule. Let's look through every game and give you the Knicks record at the end of the season. Trey's gonna call out who we're playing. I'm gonna give you what's about to happen. This is our Nostradamus section. Let's see how it goes.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go. Wednesday 23rd at San Antonio.
All right, so that's an L.
Brooklyn, Friday 25th.
I'm gonna give us the win in Brooklyn.
All right. Saturday against Boston
That is a home opener. I'm gonna give us the win there.
and Chicago.
Chicago at home. You know what? I'm
You're
giving us the win
too.
there.
All right. So
At Orlando, that's a loss. We lose to Vucevic every year. He kills us. At Boston, loss. Versus Sacramento at home, let's give us a dub. Detroit, Dallas, Cleveland, 2 on the road. Detroit and Dallas on the road. I think we're going to definitely lose to the Pistons.
And
I
we're
can
gonna
see
win-
it.
and we're gonna
I
win in
think
Dallas?
we're going to beat KP in Dallas. Now, home at Cleveland, that's a win. Away to Chicago, I'm going to give us an L there. Sometimes we're iffy on the road. Home versus Dallas versus KP, there is no way we can possibly lose that game. That has to be a
So
win.
I gotta just backtrack a little bit. I think that on that first game in Dallas, that we're gonna lose that game.
You're probably right.
I think we're gonna lose that game. We're gonna win the one that we play here.
I can see that. So
I'm
you
gonna
know
I'm
what?
gonna continue.
Let's go make that edit.
All
Let's
right.
go do it. We're gonna go back. We're gonna give Dallas the victory. We're gonna take
And,
the
and,
L.
that, and that's nothing to do with KP, by the way. That has to do with Luka Doncic.
Yeah, and it's definitely pretty realistic based on
Right.
what's going on.
So Saturday, the 16th, we play against Charlotte.
So Charlotte and Cleveland at home, those are 2 wins. Those are 2 of the worst teams in the league.
Then we got Philadelphia.
Philadelphia on the road, I'm gonna take the L. We got San Antonio at home. I'm gonna take the L. We're gonna play Brooklyn at home. Sorry, that's a win.
I think all the Brooklyn games are a win for you. I
probably.
think that's the way you're going.
I'm
All
gonna
right, let me continue.
Yeah,
We
let's
got-
knock out like a next
all right, we
5.
got Toronto.
Toronto, Philly. So
Toronto, Philly, and Boston.
that's LLL.
All right, so that's 3 losses.
Long Island Express.
That's 3 losses. One is two of them are here. So you're saying that we're gonna get a loss that first Sunday?
We're gonna lose
that
those.
Sunday
Yeah,
and
we're gonna lose
the
those
second
3.
game? All right.
At
So
Milwaukee, that's a loss.
all right, so at Milwaukee, then we got Denver and
And
Indiana, both at home.
that's a losing streak coming. I'm gonna
Ooh.
give us the win against Indy though, the last
right.
one.
All right, so
But
that's the
I
Saturday
just
game.
predicted, guys. What's that? 6-game losing streak, 5-game losing streak. So if that happens, don't be angry at me.
Then we got
Oh God.
on the road game. These are the 4 games
These are
on the
the
road.
4.
That's going to be Portland, Golden State, Sacramento, and Denver. Are we losing all 4 of those games?
Okay,
Terry?
so we're gonna win. We're gonna beat the Trailblazers first. We're gonna start off the road with a win. We're
Golden
gonna
State,
lose the next 2,
Sacramento, and
and
Denver.
we're gonna lose. Actually, we're gonna lose the next 3.
All right, so we
Be
got
honest.
1 win on the road at Portland. We
Yeah.
got 3 losses: Golden State, Sacramento, and Denver. Then we come back home to play Atlanta.
So we're gonna beat Atlanta at home.
Okay.
Then we got Miami on the road. We're gonna win that too. We
Then
got
we-
Milwaukee at home. We're gonna lose that.
and
So
Washington.
let's do the L versus the win versus Miami.
Mhm.
The next one is
Milwaukee and Washington.
Milwaukee L Washington win. We're gonna beat the Wizards
All right, and
Alright,
then we
so-
got home game.
at Brooklyn. A home game, yes.
Home game for Brooklyn on Thursday the 26th. We're calling a win for all the Brooklyn games. At this
And we're
point.
gonna beat the Wizards as
And
well.
we're gonna beat the Wizards on the
And
Saturday.
Portland at home at the Garden. I think we're gonna lose Damian Lillard. I can
Ooh.
see us losing that.
All right, then we got on the road. We got Phoenix. We got the Clippers. We got the Lakers, and we got
So
Utah.
I'm giving us 1 win, 3 losses.
Who are we winning against?
First win, Phoenix.
So we're winning
losing the
against
next.
Phoenix, and then we're gonna lose against the Clippers, the Lakers, and the Utah Jazz.
Yeah.
All right.
Hey.
hold up a minute. We have some playoff teams that we're playing here on a little stretch. Shout out to Jeremy Cohen for pointing this out to us. But from November 20th through January 9th, we play a stretch of 18 games against playoff teams.
Yeah,
18 out of about 24 games.
Yeah, 24 games in total. 18 of them are playoff teams. Now, I'm looking at what I've done,
and what
we did, and basically in this period, I do actually have us going 9-15, so it is somewhat represented. But these are the kind of stretches that can derail a season.
Yeah.
Because one thing that I can't account for here is emotions, the highs and lows of the year, the emotional victory the night before, which leads to you losing the next game because you're on a high. Right. Back to back. Like, there's so many things you can't account for until you're in the season.
Yeah.
But I do have us going 9-15, so I'm acknowledging we're playing a lot of playoff teams. And one thing we'll see is every year random playoff teams emerge. Teams that aren't playoff teams all of a sudden are, and teams that aren't good are now great.
Right along, we got 2 games at home again.
Zion
New
at home.
Orleans and Miami.
I actually believe that Zion, the game, the New Orleans game, is
game?
actually also televised. One of the few ones this season.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna say.
I think that they have all of their games televised.
But Zion got like 30 games.
The ratings are gonna be insane. But I think Zion has got all of his games.
I'm gonna give us a double win for those 2 games. We're gonna beat the Pelicans and the Heat at the Garden. The excitement's gonna be a lot. We're gonna lose to Giannis in Milwaukee. So let's get the L on Tuesday. Now we're into the second half of the schedule. We're almost there.
January.
Actually, you know what? Let's take a pause at this moment. Let's see what record
at.
we have, because this should be 41 games. Okay, so we've lost 22 games, which means we've won 20. And you know what? If we finish half season at 20-22,
I'm okay with that.
I'm gonna be very happy.
I'm okay with that.
Because listen, the second half of the season, let's get into it now. It looks a little bit easier for me, but we're gonna get in there.
All right, so we've got 2 home games. We've got Phoenix and Philadelphia.
I'm giving us that's not starting the year. It's mid-January at this point.
Yeah, you're right.
But we're getting 2 wins.
All right.
And then we're winning in Cleveland. So how's that? We're gonna beat Philly.
All right, so we got 3 wins.
And we're gonna win in Cleveland. Then we're gonna lose to the Lakers.
All right.
At home at the Garden. LeBron's gonna do his typical Knicks thing.
Then we got Toronto.
We got Toronto. We're gonna lose there.
And then
we got Brooklyn at the Garden. That's a win. At Charlotte, victory. Memphis, that's a win. Indiana on the road, that's a loss. Cleveland on the road, that's a win. Orlando at the Garden, we're gonna win that one. Okay, things are looking good, guys. At Detroit, I can give us an L there because we're about to beat Atlanta on the road. That's another Knicks home game.
All right.
Washington in the Garden, that's another win.
And Indiana.
Indiana at the Garden, they're riding high off a 3-game win streak. They're gonna
do.
At Houston, gonna take the L.
We got Houston, Charlotte,
definitely beating Charlotte. We're gonna beat Charlotte, and Philly's gonna be pissed from the win earlier, so they're gonna beat us.
We're losing that game. All right,
at home to Chicago. So here's the thing: we always lose some random games to the Bulls, so I'm gonna put this as a L, just because I gotta account for it.
Then we got Houston.
Houston at the Garden, we're gonna lose.
All right.
Utah at the Garden, we're gonna lose.
Ooh.
Thunder at the Garden, we're gonna win.
Ooh.
Detroit at the Garden, we're gonna win. At Washington, another win. At Atlanta, I'm gonna give us.
I'm putting as a loss.
We gotta lose one of them.
I'm putting as a loss.
At Miami, let's give us a loss. They're partying out in South Beach.
All right, and then Charlotte.
Win. We're gonna win every game against Charlotte this season. At Boston, this is the random Boston win.
The week
that we're gonna win. Yep.
All right.
Then we got a 3-game losing streak against the Warriors, the Clippers, and the Raptors at home.
All right.
Take
so
3
we're
L's.
losing. Really, I want to win one of those games.
I feel like we can win the Toronto game.
So to me, those are 3 hot games.
We can probably win
in the Garden that we should win one. But you know what? Let's take the L for all 3.
We're gonna see. I think the Toronto game is probably the one we win there, but we'll see.
All right. Then we got New Orleans.
At Pelicans, too much gumbo. We're gonna lose in New Orleans. At Chicago, we're gonna win this one. At Memphis, we're winning that one. Versus Minnesota at the Garden, Karl Anthony Towns coming home, we're winning that. Miami at the Garden, we're winning. That's 4 in a row. Orlando at the Garden, this is the playoff push, guys. We got 4 games left. At Oklahoma City, they're not good anymore. That's
on a Friday in Oklahoma City.
Yeah, no more Westbrook,
no more
Paul George.
We always lose those Friday night Knicks games, right?
Yeah,
with that guy in his jingle. Yeah, we always lose.
Robert Randolph. I want to give us basically, you know what? Let's take the L. At Toronto, we'll take the L.
All right.
Versus Detroit, we're gonna win, and we win in Minnesota on the road. Let us see what our final record for the season is. Ooh.
Okay, so
we're looking at we're going. All right, so I got us going 44-37, and I have to say this.
So we just taped a video on our wins and losses, and we're like, just kind of rewatching it before we send it out there, so we don't get into any trouble like other people.
Disclaimer: I was very happy and positive. Clearly, looking at this back,
he's calling wins, and I'm like
win, 5 in a row, win.
I'm like, really?
So guys, that's it. You see the schedule. We're almost there. I think it's officially 72 days till the start of the season.
We're so excited.
We're so excited trying to find time.
I really can't wait to see these. I know you're giving like stats on these games and everything, but I really want to see how these guys are going to play together before I can even talk about wins.
We got to see it. The camera's running out of battery. Peace.
Okay, peace. As always, thanks again for watching our video. Do not forget to subscribe and turn on your notifications. That way you'll know every time that we post a new video. And check out some of our other stuff.